Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Look, crazy ain't the great nerdcore rap guy. Got into a dual fate and I just pulled a trap card. Third-rate rappers with a fourth-rate catalog. Destined for the shadow realm, y'all should never act hard. Flow is so insidious that I need an apprentice type. Master with the force, peep the context in my sentence, right? Phantom like the Sith is, just don't ask me what my pen is like. They know that I'm the menace, who you kidding? Bitch, I'm Dennis Nice. Sweet to drive, hide-headed, rhymes are Shirley Cole. Tested, you can never twist my metal like the jury goes. I ain't never mad when I push it to the max. I got Chris riding with me, bout to turn this bitch to Fury Road. Since animated, I'm the one the crew congratulated. When this will provide protective cover like it's laminated. Damn, I made this 16 like a guillotine. It's fascinating. If you think that you're ahead, you get decapitated. All that aside, I ain't merely here to rap words. I'm here to tell you who representing for the black nerds. And to remind you, neither one of these are bad words. Biggest living mirrors, they just choose to see it backwards. Who be the leaders of discussion when a topic trends? Dissections got the culture under microscopic lens. Who got the type that you can miss it from the start and make you feel like an expert on the subject by the time it ends? Check the stat, Louis, viewership is mad nice. All these other shows don't seem to cut it, that's a bad slice. Off the books with unscripted drills you can't write. No vampires, but these interviews don't end right. Yeah, this is the best part. Rhymes on Mandalorian, Independence made a best score. Starting a war with these stars, you won't get far. This is the way you play a game of life or Death Star. So far removed from the drama, we don't notice harm, but won't hesitate to shed a light like a Patronus charm. With mischief managed, troubles at a disadvantage. Must be something in the water, dip your toe because you know it's warm. Where can you find another show with such a fine cast? And if you try to box them in, they playing Minecraft. And basically to sum it up like you define math, this crew's the best and it figures like a line graph. I'm every band like the words I do. Level-headed, you don't have to have absurd IQs. They know you can relate because they're nerds like you. With their help, you'll see the world from a blur's eye view. Yeah. You are now tuned in to Blerd's Eye View. And without further ado, we out. Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's your man on the wall, Chris Fury, back again with another episode of Blerd's Eye View. How are you doing out there, everybody? We are at our new home, Streamlabs. So for those who are used to seeing us on Instagram, not this week. That's being set up still, but you can still catch us on YouTube, Twitch, and everywhere else, all these other playable places. But you can also catch us on your favorite podcast platform where you can listen to us the next day over. So you go show your support there as well. Show your support on the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that great stuff. Without further ado, my second in command, Lady Mandalore.
Hi.
What's
Hello,
going
everybody.
on?
How are you doing?
Here, let's get this. Let's fix this. I like this.
I'm
playing with all the
Hi.
buttons. There we go. I like the buttons. I'm like a
I know
kid
it's
in
a
a
lot.
candy
See?
store. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot of buttons. It's a lot of control, but it's also a lot of buttons. But it's fun.
So,
Hi.
what's going on? How you feeling?
I'm good now that Mein Kampf is no longer in stores over at Madison Square Garden.
Oh Lord.
It's
Oh, the pumpkin spice latte man. Okay, yeah.
Precisely that. No, I'm doing good. No back pains, well, I got foot pain, but that's a different story. I gotta go to the podiatrist. I'm old. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Yeah. Give us a couple days. give a couple days. We're all like anxiety ridden right now. Somebody said, I need the name of that. He said, I need the name of that intro song. That is a Blerd's Eye View exclusive. That's the Blerd's Eyeview intro song.
Exclusive.
It's an exclusive. Made by our very own Villainous Beats and Crazy 8 the Great. So
Yeah, go follow Crazy.
Yeah.
Eight got a baby. Y'all need to go support that man.
Seriously. Shout out to Crazy 8 the Great. What's going on, Mal, in the building? What's happening? So we have our preacher in the pulpit. Someone who's used to this side of space waters. Our very own Navy Montel. What's going on?
Yes, it came in today. Yes, it came in today. I am beyond excited.
Oh, Pepper Piper. Oh,
yes. It's not even out of the plastic, let me tell you. But my mail person is brutal. I'm gonna punch her in the face because that joker came in bent. I had to put it between two really large books. Just to,
hands.
Here's the thing, y'all. If y'all gonna handle my mail, if it's a letter, cool. But if you have a thing against things bigger, just put it at my doorstep. Don't just go Ryu from Street Fighter with it's like Hadouken, bitch.
I don't care if it's a bill or something or something.
No, it just be careful with it. Yo, I'm loving this talk studio. Let me tell you, this thing is incredible. I'm switching over. Looked at StreamYard today and said, you've been good to me, but now you've turned into a bit of a bitch. So I must depart from you.
You've done more than you were exporting for. You flew too close to the sun, little bird. And now...
Je suis tigre. Yes, my plug for these amazing headbands. Y'all go check out, believe it or not. She is still doing the damn thing.
Can I want to plug her real hard because...
Plug away. Believe it or not, has some amazing stuff.
Yes.
Plug her away, please.
Yes, and she's doing more. Oh my gosh.
The stuff that she sent me, I gotta send you more money and just send me something. I don't care what you send me. Send me something. Between the light up hairband thing, my bald-headed hoe bonnet, and my
the bald-headed hoe bonnet, the BHB as they like to call it.
She's not lying. Let me tell you, my top drawer of my dresser is mostly headbands. It's all part. It fits. It matches everything. So yes.
As it says below, be sure to feel free to chat with us and fellow nerds and blurs below. Like, subscribe, hit that notification. Super chats are appreciated. They help keep the stream going live. Thank you, and thank you very much. Clips are live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we are live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's normally the end. But
Captain, question for you: how you liking the talk studio, sir?
I like it. I'm still learning things. I'm like a kid in the candy store. Let me tell you something. I have to shout this.
What is wrong? Oh gosh.
Thank
I like a kid.
Just about 1,500 bonnets for this weekend, doing a Halloween bonnet giveaway as well.
Oh yeah, this weekend is our local anime convention.
How many hands does she have?
Let me tell you something. If you, I visit her frequently. I check on her frequently because this lady is about her business. She works on everything every day. She is plotting to go to events, conventions. She is coming with new stuff. Her embroidery machine is constantly going, and she doesn't know when to slow down. So I have to check on her.
She's going to need a new machine soon.
I agree. So her 1,500.
It's not a sweatshop, people. I'm just saying.
So just to let y'all know too, she listens to us as part of her entertainment when she's working. So
that's what I like to hear.
So much love to her. I love you, baby.
Cheers, genitals. Lady Mandalore is like, not you too, Cap. Come on.
I love it. I love it.
If you got him.
No. Yeah. No, I'm loving the setup. I'm still learning a lot of the layout and everything else. So I'm just my pre-show jitters that I would my pre-show jitters that I would normally get were like up here. Beyond that, I'm like, oh shit, I need to breathe. hold on, I need to calm down. so I so I'm back here now. Everything started off very well. I'm good now.
Captain, if anybody can handle it, it's you. I mean, she and I, she made me a part of the guinea pig process, and let me tell you, I'm very impressed with this platform. I'm very impressed.
Yes. I want to shout out at the Astro Cleveland restaurant. This past weekend, me and my wife, we went out, we did early voting. And after standing outside for almost an hour and a half, we're downtown. So we're by the water, by Lake Erie. We're by the water. So even though it was a good 55, 56 degrees, wind was saying, oh, let me impart on you some knowledge. And so even the hoodie wasn't enough. I'm like, oh,
wow.
But we got our voting out the way, and we said, I told her, I said, I want to try this restaurant down in Tower City. I've been wanting to try it out. I've been seeing it for the past year. They're new. They're fairly new. I shared the pictures and some of the video inside our chat, but I have to say, I'm impressed with the venue because I need to try their brunch menu. But if you like sci-fi, which most of us does, you walk in and you're greeted literally by the hostess who has lightsabers to point you in the direction. She's dressed as a Men in Black. And you're greeted in the front by Lord Vader himself. And off to your right is his grandson, Kylo Ren. And I literally thought somebody was sitting there till I looked at the hands and I'm like, oh, it's a dummy. It's okay. It's a mannequin. I thought somebody was sitting there because, you know, we walked in and they had this huge party going on downstairs. Well, in the 2 levels of Tower City, because they had a whole thing going on for the community for trick or treat for Halloween and everything. So they just had a dance party going on and kids was dancing all over the place and people were painting pumpkins and just a big blowout. Right. So it was a blast. We go in and like I said, kid in the candy store. I'm overly stimulated. Even though there wasn't a crowd in this restaurant because all the crowd was out there. Oh, God. I was inundated with 6 television screens, all playing something sci-fi related.
Nice.
I had the Terminator over here. I had Spaceballs playing next to that. I had Mars Attacks next to that one. I had Star Wars: The Phantom Menace playing over my head. I had Men in Black looking straight ahead. And then right at the bar, it was a football game. 2 football games going on at the bar. Jeez. And so I was literally just, yo, this is cool. And then I look around and I'm like, yo, I see a white wig. And I'm like, yo, is that Storm's costume? Hold on, let me get a picture of that. Wow. So I get a picture of that. The walls are painted with every version of sci-fi you can think of, from Voltron, Thundercats, nerdy stuff, Silverhawks, and then right behind Kylo Ren, because I didn't see it right away, was a picture of Superman facing off with the Alien Queen. You know, just all over. And I said, you know what? Where's the bathroom at? And the lady said it's downstairs. So I go downstairs, and it's a whole wall. Geordie LaForge, Ahsoka, you name it, they were all painted on the wall. Whoever did this, they did a fantastic job. So I get downstairs, and I'm like, first person I'm greeted with, another mannequin dressed as George Jetson. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, I'm just trying to go pee. But I need to get a picture. Hold on.
Wow.
But it was nice. A very nice setup. My wife had a classic cheeseburger. She's scared to go outside those venues. She's like, give me something regular, and that's it. But their menu was literally dressed up to state like they had Darth Maul rolls. I thought it was an all-day breakfast menu too, but
Darth Maul rolls.
Yeah, it was a breakfast. It's a breakfast egg roll, but every item they have on there except for the classic cheeseburger
Wait, can
was
we
named
pause?
after.
You didn't see Lady Mandalore's face when you said Darth Maul rolls. She slowly looked up.
Is it because it's red and black on the inside, or is it because it's split in half?
Split it half. It's lit. I think it has red peppers on the inside too.
What is wrong with people? Oh my gosh!
But yes, it's split in half because I read it and I got the joke like immediately. And my wife like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "You'd have to watch this screen that's playing over my head to get what's going on."
Oh,
And so,
unbelievable.
Very nice setup. I had what they called a Drax burger, which had onion jam, and I've never had any burger that had any kind of like bacon jam or onion jam. I never had a burger that had like jam, not jam like you put on a sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich. Just how they make it. So it was sloppy. I thought it had sugar in it, so I was like, okay, let's taste the jam by itself because it was red. There's no sugar in it. It's just the dye, so it's just like a little bit of food dye. So I'm like, oh, Drax burger. Okay. Nothing goes over my head, as Rex would say. So, but no, I like to visit it again. Only thing I didn't like were their tater tots, because they don't serve fries, they serve tater tots. But their tater tots have Grippo seasoning. My nerdy ass was trying to figure out like Grippo. What is nerdy that's Grippo? And I'm Grippo. I'm like, no, that's Hippogriff. What the hell is Grippo? It's the seasoning it's a potato chip brand. It's a seasoning from the potato chip brand of Grippos. And it's like, I was like, I know this taste somewhere because it was like slightly sweet, little bit of heat, and salty.
Isn't Grippo's a local, like regional brand?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I ain't never heard that a day in my life.
No, because I that sounded familiar too. I was like, I'm from Indianapolis. Why does that sound familiar?
You know what, Mal? I honestly do not know. I do not know if it had red hot scent sauce.
Unbelievable.
Did they have blue milk?
I don't know if they had it. It was at the bar. If they had it, they had it at the bar. Because I just had like water and lemonade. So I'm like, next time I come,
you had watery lemonade. Gross.
I'm coming. No, not watery lemonade. I had water and lemonade. I can't drink Kool-Aid and lemon. I can't drink any juice like straight. I gotta cut it. It's for some reason it's the sugar. It's too much sugar, so I always cut it. So, but yeah, I want to visit it again because I want those Darth Maul rolls. For some reason, those stood out more than anything. And then I was seeing one of the waiters walking around, and he was dressed. I'm like, oh, he's dressed like the Lego spaceman. But I'm looking at the waitresses, and I'm like, you're wearing white dress shirts, black pants. And I'm like, oh, wait, no. It took me the whole meal. I'm like, you're supposed to be a Man in Black too, but you're missing the jacket.
Yes, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like,
so you're missing the jacket. And I told my wife, I said, no, what they need to do is have them wear jackets, right? And when they're done with your meal, they come up and they say, hey, they say, hey, you enjoy your meal, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And I say, yeah. And then they say, okay, thank you for your meal. Thank you for coming again. You'll never remember this day again. And then just boom. just put
a neuralizer in your face.
My wife was like, that's too much. I said, no, it's not enough. That's too much. So yeah. He says, pour out a fourth of Hawaiian jug, plunge, fill it back up with water. Yeah. The diabetes. To avoid the diabetes. Yeah, it's an Always Sunny joke. Always Sunny in Philadelphia joke.
So you mentioned onion. You mentioned onion jam. I have had pineapple mustard before, and I am a fan.
You'd be surprised how good.
What's going on?
No. You'd be surprised what pineapple is good with.
Listen, I picked it up from Dollar Tree of all places. Dollar Tree. They have not disappointed me yet. It's right behind my house.
Hey.
I said the same thing. I said, you know what? Small container, small jar. I'll partake. I'm glad I partook.
Mm. So yeah,
I found something else to feed you during the apocalypse, sir.
Mayhem's in the building.
Speaking of apocalypse, hey, what's up, buddy?
Why? Wait.
Hey, buddy. Goodness, I ain't been this close to you in a dog's
That
life.
one.
The 1080p is very high in the room right now. Good Lord.
Shit.
Yeah, look, you see the Infinity Gray showing up.
The Infinity Gray. Stop.
Nah, that's just some good old dirt. You know what I mean? We working on it.
1080.
So here's
no one deserves
all in the game says y'all watching the horror show from Here Paranudes Lost Me Stephen King underrated. I have seen part of the first season. I'm catching up late. I've seen part of the first season, and it's giving me Lost vibes. However, I hope it does not land like Lost. I don't want it to, because I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, this is the second series y'all put Harold in with this type of venue with no answers. Stop doing this, man. By the way, underrated actor. Underrated. Harold Perrineau is an underrated fucking actor. That man delivers.
Claws, if anybody can find it, I don't know where. I think it got canceled. It used to
with
be on
Niecy Nash.
TNT.
With Niecy Nash. Yeah.
Nail salon and the drug dealers.
Yeah, that was my wife's show. She loved it. Yeah, she loved that show. But Niecy Nash, underrated actress. Seriously, underrated. Niecy Nash is an underrated actress as well. So, like everybody's used to seeing Reno 911. No, you got to see her in some other stuff. Like she out there. She out there with it. Right now, she's on Grotesquerie. I think it is.
Grotesquerie, yeah.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, it's something my wife is actually watching, but it's by the makers of American Horror Story. And I'm like, I'll wait for it to finish. It sounds like it's something major. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So it's good. But other than my adventures in voting, what have you guys been up to?
Ladies first.
I'm fixing my damn background. That's what I'm doing.
that NYPD blue background is triggering, sir.
You said you never snitch.
I have not done much. New York Comic Con was a thing. I have bought books. I bought more books and bought some comics. I need to show off my Wonder Woman. Where is you? Get your ass.
The Thick Thighs Save Lives Wonder Woman cover.
Get your ass on my.
Oh Lord.
Pretty lady.
Oh, I remember you showed that. That
Yes.
is gorgeous.
That is a beautiful cover.
They're getting back. I like that they're getting back to the type of really the art is really matching the covers now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. The art, like before, it used to be just like, oh, we got this holofoil cover, and sometimes it'd be okay. The art will be okay, but now like the artwork has been like
top tier.
Yeah, they're not
Jim
playing
Lee's trying to stay
around.
employed.
I think they're listening to the readers now, so good.
Like these are like, I get most people will frame their books, they put them in slabs. Those are like that book you have. That's the type of book you go ahead, you read it, you do whatever, and you frame that because that's art. That is,
baby.
Yeah. There you see, spoken like a true collector. Spoken like a true collector.
I know what I'm doing. I sort of know. I don't know nothing, but I know a little bit about something. A little something about something. I'm like, I'm not touching that. That's the last time I'm touching it too.
Man, but yeah, they're very the artwork that's showing up in a lot of comics now. They did not come to play. They're not coming to play.
Now the writing is still there's definitely some misses out there.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like no, get it together. You right there. Come on.
Y'all, were you bored and you just said whatever, put it out? because that's how you get babies.
We need some James. We need some more James Tinian. We need some Jonathan Hickmans. We need some more. We need these guys. Hey, don't overwork them. You know,
A little more Stephanie Williams, please.
Yeah, some Stephanie Williams. You know,
Yeah,
we you know,
I feel
Morello, Ayodele. Let's get these people
up
they,
and
they,
out.
please.
Stir it up. We need a new mix. Tired of drinking cranberry and vodkas all night long. I need a new bartender.
Oh, damn.
You said the
weak.
love.
The drinks is weak. I need a new bartender with a heavy hand.
Oh man, we got a little news. So, Kira, you mentioned New York Comic Con, and this group of people are dropping their new series very soon. It's the team from Unique Studios. We've had our hand on this one for a long time. We've been waiting for them in this series for a very long time. This series is called Iyanu.
I did a reaction video for it. I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're going to show that right now. We're going to talk about that one real quick.
Kitty.
Here we go. This is Iyanu. This is the NYCC trailer from Iyanu from Unique Studios.
It was foretold by our ancestors that in times of great conflict, there will be the chosen, who will rise to restore harmony to the people and creatures of Yoruba land. Cleanse the corrupt. The creature knows not what it does.
That voice.
Cleanse.
What are you doing? Oh! You are the chosen!
Many who call themselves chosen have come through here, peddling false wonders.
I never claimed to be anything. I am the chosen.
Well, I like it.
I
like
cannot
it.
get over these sounds that we have available now.
Hard.
There we go.
Y'all,
Soundtrack slap like Charlie Merkel.
I will honestly say when I saw the trailer, when I was doing my reaction, I damn near cried on the screen because this is a gift. This is something that we have been needing to see on network television for so long, and there's no level of tokenism with this. It is a beautifully done tale. You have characters you can vibe with, and if you are not feeling what this young girl is going through and this history, then I really got to question what you're really looking for. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have to say that because when I got a chance to sit down with them in San Diego, I kept getting nothing but goosebumps every time Roy talked about it. And then and Carrie jumped in, and then Vincent jumped in. It's like, this is actually happening. This is a beautiful thing. Unique Studios coming out with Lion Forge doing their thing. Come on now. Come on. Look, I'm off the pulpit now.
Tafari sounds like the guy that keep doing a meme of. He's like, it's delicious. I need 14 of them right now. I don't care what it's made of. Lady Mandalore, what you think?
I remember seeing it at oh my gosh, the Black comic book convention over in Harlem.
At the Schomburg?
To see at the Schomburg, yeah. To see where they've gone just from talking about how they animated everyone's hair.
Mm-hmm.
To seeing it actually moving, the mechanics behind it is wild. I can't wait to see more of the stories. I can't wait for the toys. I want that cat. I need that cat.
They're coming out with it as a stuffy here very soon. I actually saw it.
Yes, I saw it as well. I'm
She said I've seen it in as well. I need it.
I'm gonna get that arm. I'm gonna get that arm. But it's gorgeous. I'm so glad we got. Wait, what?
Chris is on a roll, y'all.
I can't wait for I'm glad that they've got merchandising, because that is always a bone of freaking contention with these toys. Mayhem.
The call out was real. Okay.
You need some help? You want me to help you?
Wait, hold on, stop. Wait, stop. Was the surprise look supposed to change the background too? I don't know.
Ted Carter's clutching the mic right now. I don't know what's about to happen.
Because he had a surprise look and everything went blue.
Because like this new platform, I'm trying to
his background is emoting right now.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to just like figure out this new platform, and then like, so I'm just clicking around and doing stuff, and I was like, I don't necessarily expect y'all to be able to see it in real time, but it's like, I'm gonna do this later. My bad.
Oh yeah, we see it in real time.
We're live like SNL live.
No, it's sort of like, what's this button do? It's like, oh, it shuts the internet down. Don't hit that again. Okay, my bad.
It's like, you don't want to do that, sir. Stop touching shit.
Red button.
That's everybody on the ship. And something goes to them, like, mayhem. Stop touching buttons.
What is this button do?
What is your take on this Iyanu trailer, man?
Fantastic music. I'm a fan. Listen, I'm just waiting on the Funko line to drop at this point. Just run me them characters and everything will be cool. Like, drop it in the bag. Don't ask me no questions.
That part. Don't play with me. But yeah, I am looking forward to seeing that. As you know, we're everything black, and that is one of them. And anytime we can see something where representation is very much needed and needs to be talked about, and stories that are not normally heard in mainstream, and we have those opportunities to do so, I like watching them. We actually were talking about all the mainstream cartoons of people that look like us that we can name. Bama just mentioned Craig of the Creek. That was one of them. I still watch the repeats of Craig of the Creek. Craig of the Creek is fun. I still watch reruns of K&D. Why? Because number 5 is that chick. I'm just saying.
That part.
Ooh, do we count Doug's black friend? Even though
we do.
Okay.
Skeeter, we do.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
We knew Skeeter was on one, so he was like, it will pass.
Levante Rhodes.
No, but Iyanu looks like a fun time. I can't wait to see more of it. I can't wait till they get it out there. Cartoon Network, I believe, is kind of going through, I don't want to say an overhaul, but they're going through a phase.
It should be an overhaul because
it's
for
an
how many
overhaul.
years did they screw everything up where everyone is inundated with it was either Johnny Test or Teen Titans Go. There was really no room for any other cartoons.
They were turning into MTV. Ridiculousness 24/7 hours a day.
Children.
Yo, y'all remember in the heyday of Adult Swim where you knew when you turned on Adult Swim, it was going to be fun. It was going to be entertaining. I watched a little bit of it recently. I said, can y'all please punch me in the head and take me back to those days? Because this is hot flaming garbage. This is hot garbage.
It was times I sat back. I'm like, me first getting tuned into the Venture Brothers.
Mm-hmm. I love it
by sheer accident, and I'm like, I keep hearing about the show. Let me watch it. And it was the season where the brothers actually died before you found out they were clones. And I was just like, you killed off your main. I gotta watch this whole season. I gotta see what the heck is going on.
How did we get here?
How did we get here? You know, because I'm laughing. I'm like, he's giving Fred. He's giving Richie Cunningham. Wait a minute. He's giving Doc. Wait, hold on. I like this. Wait a minute.
Quest.
You know, he's giving Sanji and he's giving Johnny Quest. Everything. I'm like, whoa, we're here now. I said, we're here now.
Way too much Haji in this show.
Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, I like this. It was like it was actually after an episode of Robot Chicken. It was after
what, like, I remember. Oh God, Robot. I still.
Hey,
I think it was genius though.
I still yell bitch pudding when I walk in the room.
Anytime I see a gummy bear, now, I bust out laughing. Just I'm so happy because I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bears and bear traps do not get along, but it was the funniest thing I ever saw. I laughed so hard I couldn't even breathe, and I was like, "Yo, that simple moment was everything."
No, I'm going to tell you what really sent me over the edge with Robot Chicken was when they did the strawberry shortcake episode, and I had to call my sister. I said, "You got to see this."
That was so fucked up.
And that's what I told her. I said, she was like, "What? What is this?" You know, like, I'm like, all you need to know is bitch pudding. That's all you need to know. Bitch pudding. That show had me in tears. And I'm like, yeah, I like this. So, but yeah, I think you're right, Navy. They've gone through a phase where a lot of those shows they're not on anymore, you know, or they're showing they're in syndication, and they got really weird. Like after Aqua Teen Hunger Force, they got like really, really weird, and I'm like, yo,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force, it got weird.
Yeah, that's
look, I can deal with Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Carl and I can deal with all of that, you know. But then you start the Tim and Eric show. I'm like, yo, what is this wildness?
I was like, what is this? Him and the mayor and all them other stupid. I was like, okay, it's a network involved related to cartoons, but y'all push the envelopes of trying to make something animated so you can still try and make it live action, and it was the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, see, there was some episodes in that show that stood. Their Star Wars episodes. Chef's kiss.
Classic.
The fact that Palpatine would look at Anakin and he was like, "Oh God." Oh, I lost Padme. The stuff he would do. Oh my God. So okay, Aqua Teen, Squidbillies he could do, but Tim and Eric and Xavier Renegade Angel, yeah.
What the hell is that? See, that's why no.
What was the other one? Because it's done by the voice from the guy. No. Oh, I forgot about that one.
Which one? Wait, which one?
Lucy, Daughter of the Devil.
That one was insane. Okay. No.
Oh, Frisky Dingo. That's what it was. Frisky Dingo. That was the other one.
That was so weird.
Oh, I know your favorite, Chris. Moral
It was good.
Oral.
Moral
laughed.
Oral, not Moral.
Yeah.
Moral Oral was, yo, are you kidding me right now?
The way that show had my mouth. Wow. We're adults.
Tafari, no, I refuse. Okay. When you know what made Cartoon Network really burst at the seams is when they decided to do original cartoons. They took the classics and put them on Boomerang. Cool. If you want to go to Boomerang to see the classic Hanna-Barbera and Looney Tunes and everything else, great. But Cartoon Network was focused on original content. Cow and Chicken, Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, I Am Weasel. The list went on, and this is what we tuned into.
Mm-hmm.
And then the shit got weird because somebody who, I don't know, pick any Caucasian name, just decided they were going to come up with some crazy concepts and start saying, well, this makes us money, so we're going to do this all the time. But you're losing your audience.
Yeah. It stopped being about like Frisky Dingo. I'm like, yo, this is wild, but I'm still slightly entertained because I need to see where this goes. So, yeah, Moral was too pure for the adults who was raising him. Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
Oh my god. So, Mr. Oswald Cobb. We've got some talking to do. Latest episode of The Penguin. Once again, you knocked it out the park. I like what you're doing over there.
They're doing good shit over there. They're doing good shit. Keep doing it. Keep feeding them. Keep feeding them. Whatever you do, don't stop feeding them.
Please, yeah. Victor, you did nothing wrong, my guy. You did nothing. You did nothing wrong. You did what was absolute. You just missed the double tap.
A little bit to the left. You got it. You need to use two. You got to use two hands, baby. Okay. It pulled a little bit, but
control of the weapon. Control of the weapon.
You got the job done. However, you're in Crown Point. The only thing you forgot to do was double tapping to pick up the money. That was pretty much it. Wow. You know.
He definitely should have run his pockets. He definitely should have run his pockets. Sorry.
Because the minute Squid started saying, "Oh, I'm running a little low here," I said, "You're gonna have to take this dude down." I'm sorry. You're not appreciative of the wad I just gave, the wad of cash I just gave you.
You had none, my guy.
Okay.
And
you were getting scraps before you met me.
Wow. No comment.
You were taking hubcaps off of cars. Where are you selling hubcaps? In a flooded city, sir. Sir. Amazing.
You was just digging for scraps. You better be lucky I even gave you this cash. I'm barely thinking about bringing you in. I'm taking you out, and you should have just.
Wait a minute. No, he didn't pick up the goddamn money. Wait a minute.
He did not.
Wait a minute.
He was after he did it, he was like, I'm sorry, and he just took off. I said, dude, you in Crown Point. Ain't nobody looking for ain't no police coming down there. Crown Point, Gotham Police Department. No, come on. GCPD is not coming down there. They could care less.
They ain't been there in years.
Wow.
He got shot in the foot for the disrespect, throwing the money on the ground in the first place. Bow! Took his pinky toe off like Della Reese.
Not the pinky toe, bro. Not the pinky toe. Anything but the pinky toe.
The fact that
the bunion.
They said that this whole operation took place between 5 to 6 weeks because now Oz is running a full-on operation. He's not playing with this bliss. He's not playing. I'm like, oh, okay, you locking it in, my guy. You locking this in.
We knew he wasn't playing from the beginning.
This
is what he been working for.
He had a plan. And then
He
the
ain't
turn
have no
around and
goddamn
get
plan. He got lucky.
he man. He had a
He-
concept of a plan. Only difference is
really the concept of a plan.
only difference is it
Sir.
worked. By the skin of his pants, it worked, but it worked.
Sir.
What? He did it.
Jesus.
Look, he got the job done. I will get one thing. Oz is gonna do. The job gonna get done one way or another. Him confronting that politician said, "Hey, you need to get the heat back on, the electricity and everything back on the Crown Point. I don't care." He's like, "You're Falcone's boy." I said, "I'm not Falcone's boy. I'm Oswald. You better remember it. Coming back to visit you if you don't have this done. We're gonna have problems."
Tell me if I'm jumping ahead, because I feel like I might be.
You're jumping ahead.
Is he? That's fine. He is. Is this setting him up for his run for mayor?
Who, Oswald?
Yeah, because I think he's got the wheels turning. He saw from across the street the type of power that dude had, and then realized, and whatever long division math he made to get to that point, he managed to get all those people in that in that warehouse together and get them to agree on whatever it was that he was proposing to make this happen. I think that is setting him up for the run for Oswald Cobblepot. Maybe.
Let me tell you, Oswald runs a good game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He
talks fast. He's a perfect politician.
That he's built for that.
He is.
He's built for politician work because the way he's like, no, he knows I can get stuff done for the people who are less than by any means necessary.
And honestly, that's everybody in Gotham right now.
Yeah.
If you're not one of the uppity ups or you don't have connections to City Hall or whoever, you assed out. Your lights off, your heat's off.
And it took his mother complaining for him, like, you know what? Let me get this heat out from under my ass, technically, right now, and get this done. And he went out, that got it done. He just, Vic, go handle this, watch after her, boom, boom, boom. I know who I need to talk to. And that's the thing. I think because, him working with the Falcones and the Maronis as long as he did, he knew the people to talk to. He knew, I know exactly where to go to. I know exactly who to make this threat to. I know what they doing behind the scenes. So they ain't got no choice but to listen. Look, he said he hit that boy. Oz hit that boy in the heart with the ancestors card about that family bridge, and he fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Look, what's his name? Danny. He was like, Danny. He was like, your people built.
Hey, show yo.
Danny, shut up. Danny, shut up. He was like, let me crack this beer.
For a second there, I thought he might have put something in that shit and it was gonna poison them all, but
he told old boy, he was like, Jesus Christ, just have a beer, man. Relax.
I think that's the great part about this show is like everyone is so serving something. If it's not a specific person, their own like agenda or hidden agenda, like you never quite feel 100% like you sure what's about to happen.
No,
like Sophia Gigante and Sal Maroni. I never thought I'd see the day Clancy Brown would get outshined in one scene. Because Sophia Gigante,
her and Patty fucking Lupone had better be at the same goddamn award shows.
They better be sitting next to each other holding hands.
Drinking
Patty
teas and smoking
Lupone,
fucking cigars. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Nobody else need to be up on that fucking stage the entire night. Well, and
that last episode, that lady, she ate. She ate. She cooked and she ate. Man. Good gosh.
Because she went to Oz's girl. She went to Oz's girl, and I'm like, damn it. Well, she's done. And so, and had the whole conversation only for her to say, no, I told my girls to send you up here. Oh, you played the 2 against the middle. Okay. And had the talk and then turned around and said, he's in Crown Point. You deserve your shot.
Okay. Part of me is like, yeah, fuck him. But the other part of me like, but bitch, you ain't supposed to be giving up the secret like that. Not that. I mean, granted, it wasn't that easy, but if you staring down the barrel of a gun,
he stole her.
And also you did fuck old girl over.
He did. He's
known for doing it. So, well.
No, I was just saying he sold, and like the making her the alibi, but not knowing what specifically she was the alibi for, and whole time. I did not sign up for this. This is not what you told me, and you have not even brought me out of this palatial estate that I brought myself into. What do we do? This is not it. This is not a down payment on nothing, my guy.
She's
Sorry.
giving Selena. Her whole vibe is giving Selena Kyle. Like, I'm protecting my girls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out for me. I'm handling business. They look out for me. I look out for them. It's giving Selena, even though we know there's a Selena Kyle out there. But it's just her whole vibe was giving Selena Kyle. It's not her mother. Falcone killed her mother.
No. Doesn't Selena in the Long Halloween? Doesn't she have like a younger sidekick chick?
Yep.
I would be I'd be curious if one of the girls that was working with old girl over here ends up hooking up with Selena somehow.
I can see it.
That would be interesting.
I can see it.
But they haven't set up like a little kid or anything like that. I don't know if they would.
Well, according to Matt Reeves, he says there will not be any Batman in it, which I'm elated for. I'm glad. Don't lean on that. I'm like, don't lean on that. We don't need to lean on that.
Nah.
Me personally, I don't need to see Bruce right now. Bruce got a lot of shit to handle in year 2. He's got a lot of reflecting to do. I'm not worried about Bruce.
Yeah, like, don't take bombs to the face, dumbass.
Or bridges, overhangs to the face. Jesus.
Like, you wouldn't have need that at adrenaline if you had been on your shit. But so,
oh damn, yep.
He was like, I'm stuck. I need to shoot myself with adrenaline. What? So you can be nonstop? What? It was like, this is desperation. No, I like this story. I'm glad he's not a part of it. This is so gritty and just dirty, and watching the ride and just in our viewpoint, the rise is actually pretty fast. But we know time is passing because ain't no way mushrooms is growing like that in a week, and you got a whole operation pop. No, not like that.
No, that's a smooth. That's at least 8 weeks for something real to flourish.
Yeah,
and that's
to get all your men down there going to work, and you got everybody.
Bundles, you gotta make sure shit don't come out sideways. Yeah, no, it's been a minute.
I like where this is going.
It is kind of wild exactly how trash Gotham is, because what is Batman up to right now? Like, what is taking precedent over this right now?
Nothing.
Not Crown Point. Because I look at Crown Point, I'm like, man, y'all worse than the Narrows. What the hell? It was like, man, y'all got cars sitting on top of each other. And,
oh damn!
Like telephone poles built in. I'm like, oh, y'all no man's land, Crown Point. Y'all just shut everything. And we don't go over there. Everything the shadow touches, we don't go near. Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. Whole mafia family is turning up dead. He just, why won't Talia call me back?
if anything's happening with Batman right now, that's probably on his radar about the whole Falcone family being died, because obviously that made the news. But like Sophia said in that
the head of household
Yeah.
what, like 2 months earlier, and now everybody's fucking dead. Everybody.
He's like, I didn't looking at Alfred. Alfred was like, it wasn't me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. It wasn't me. But yeah, I like what they're doing with the whole thing because how they're setting this whole thing up. And what's her name? Is it Christine, the actress?
Yeah,
I want to
Christine
say
Milioti.
Yes.
Yeah, Milioti.
Yeah.
It is slowly, but at the same time, quickly becoming your show.
No doubt.
I'm kind of like, okay, Oz. I'm like, okay, Oz. I get it. You're doing your thing. However, let's see what Sophia's up to. I need to see what she's about.
Wait a minute.
It's Deacon Deadlift and
Hi. Hello.
Princess Sherry.
And second lieutenant.
Hi. Hi, Spartan. Good morning.
Hi.
Good evening, good night.
Hi.
He looks lost.
Hi.
I
can't remember the last time I seen him like this, sir.
He says never.
Okay.
Spartan off.
Un momento, por favor. Está bien. We will when you come back in here.
Would you
Okay.
do you want to go back behind the scenes?
Yeah, he's gonna do reorder.
Wow.
But no, I like what they're doing with this whole setup, man. I've never been engaged this much, and this is DC's best live action show. Hands down.
Easily. I want to know how the hell we are getting so Julian Rush is he being built up in this instance? Because we know he's got to be. What is it? Sophia knows Oswald's mom is a little in the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to? What is Sophia about to bring to Julian in order to get something out of her? That's one. Two. How are we going to tie all this back into the?
I thought you were gonna say how are we gonna tie him back up. I'm like, yeah, he's into a kink, not kink shaming, but you know,
his nickname is Shibari. Yes, that's his nickname.
That was
Somebody's
jealous.
got a safe word.
Mushroom.
Not him.
Not him. No, he was. You see how he was? I'm like, he was the one tied up and he couldn't breathe. I'm like, well, okay.
He was living his best life.
I don't know because the fact that she went there and was watching the whole thing unfold with Victor and Oz's mom, just kind of he was just watching over and they were dancing, and she didn't. I'm like, she wasn't even going to use a gun. This is the crazy part. She had a fucking crowbar.
Sometimes simple is best.
She wanted to send him. She wanted to hurt him. She thought she couldn't hurt him until she found out, oh, your mother is alive. Ooh. Let me hurt you in the most.
But she didn't go there for the mother.
No.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. The chick didn't give up mom. She gave up Oswald.
That was the personal. That was going to be the personal beatdown.
I still can't believe that. He was 10.
So I don't know. I don't know if she. I feel like she changed her mind because, like, oh, this is something new. Let's see if I can leverage this because anybody else, because let's face it, Sophia is not out of her mind. She's not crazy.
I've been fucking.
I mean,
anyone can look and tell. No, she's not crazy. She's not.
I would say sinister. Yes, crazy. No.
No. She's. I don't even want to say
fully
conniving.
Aware.
Yeah, she's not almost. Oz is conniving. She's methodical.
Yeah,
a good woman with a bad mind.
All of the cruelty.
That's fair.
Although her cruelty level was just nuts. It's like you would. It was almost like her time in the asylum basically turned her into a sociopath.
You say you want crazy? You got crazy?
You think?
She was in there for what, 10 years?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, that will do it.
Therapy damn near every day, it seemed like.
There's some synapses that will not ever snap again. There's some that are still going. Yeah, she went.
And now when she went up to her family, I could see you was justified. You know, your whole family rolled on you. Yeah, Juice can still die on Sons of Anarchy for all I care. He should have died worse on Sons of Anarchy. That's a whole nother story. He should have died way worse on Sons of Anarchy, but that's a whole nother discussion.
I don't think her pause in that last scene was her reassessing, like, is she going to swing that crowbar or not? Like, I think she came with the crowbar ready to swing on Oz.
Right.
But finding his mom, I think it's just another, like, truth bomb going off in her head. Like, this motherfucker has lied all the time. Like, there was at no point did I actually know what's going on with him. Like, I think that was sort of sinking in.
What up, Sensei?
What's going on, Trey? Yeah, I'm with Kira on that. I agree. Old girl did not give up his mother or Victor. She gave up Oz. So she went there with the intention of, I'm going to beat him to death.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like old girl could at least fought a little bit for you know, you just rolled over when you thought you was about to die.
No, because
what happened?
No, she rightfully did what was necessary, because all that heat that's coming down on her is because of Oz.
Oh, true.
She didn't ask for that. You know, there's a couple times, if I'm not mistaken, she told him, "Hey, chill for a second. You know, don't bring that shit over here. You know, I got a good thing going. I got my own operation. I don't need you coming over here and fucking up my stuff."
It says about what kind of relationship they had. Just dang, yo bottom one turned on you. She flipped that quick.
Transactional, baby, literally transactional.
He was mad insecure anyway. She was like, "You got a lot of heat on you. I don't think it's really a great idea to go with you." Oh, you fucking somebody else, huh? That's what it is.
I'm not gonna lie. She had flaky vibes.
No, like a bitch.
And she knew exactly. I'm trying to figure out, where does she know exactly where he was taking her? Because I had to go back a few episodes. Like, did he sit there and tell her where they were going?
He told her. He said, "Vic took my mother to Crown Point."
Okay, that's the part I'm missing. Because I was like, "Where did you find that out?"
Like Tafari said, she wanted closure on who strangled old girls. And here's the thing: Sophia was championing those women before she got locked up. So they're really on the same side on that front.
True.
It pretty much was like, "Yo, I didn't strangle your girls. That was my daddy. He out the picture."
But to sit there and tell him that Oz knew the entire time, that's some cold shit.
Bama just asked if Arkham was that bad. Like, bro, seriously, seriously, you've been reading comics for how long? Have you known anybody to come out of Arkham and not be touched somehow?
We're gonna send. You always got the judge. We're gonna send them to Arkham. Boom. It's like the most inept prison for the criminally insane in this crooked ass city.
The fact that he said it's Arkham that bad, is the Kardashian natural?
Wow.
They walk free at Arkham. Even Sophia said it. She's like, "If this girl is crazy, why isn't she tied up?" Oh, we're there rehabilitate what?
Not
this son of a bitch fell into a vat of acid. This one has been talking crazy since I got here. This one, for some ungodly reason, has it out for me, and I don't even know who she is.
And she walking around chain free with guards watching. We know it's set up when we see one.
And they literally like, just, "Hey, I'm just here so I don't get fired." I'm just
Imagine you do some foolishness in Gotham and try to act like insane to get off, and they like, "Oh, okay, well, we're just going to send you to Arkham," and then you be there like one night, like, "I'd like to see the judge, please. I was I'm not that insane. I'm not this insane. This is a different thing."
Really, the scared straight Gotham City version.
Release program.
That's why the Joker is never worried when he was like, "Oh, you're sending me to Gotham again. Thank you." And it's just, they have a cell waiting on me.
When you always say the animated series, I always have my favorite cell waiting. It was like,
exactly. Keep the pillow warm, boys. I'm coming home. You know, it's just one of those things.
No comment.
Just damn.
Yeah, it's definitely a revolving door there. They're just like, ah, he's not so crazy. Put him in the other wing. What, the wing that no one goes to?
Right. The wing that does the wing that we don't mention.
I've had a lot of practice with that.
Well,
I've been told that
the chicken list wing. Yeah,
I've been told when when I'm getting really tired and giddy that I start giggling like the Joker. So, but no, it's definitely a show to watch. If you are not watching the Penguin, you really need to get caught up. What is it, like 2 episodes left?
Yep, 2 episodes left.
It's gonna be heavy.
That
one's gonna be heavy. It is. Look, Arkham is so ghetto. Jason was a few doors down in an asylum in asylum, and Batman never found him. Yeah,
man. Yeah, Arkham Asylum.
Trust me, I spend a lot of time. I'm like, they said he's here. I'm looking for his ass. Like,
right under the Joker's cell. That's what makes it worse.
That man will never escape that. Never escape that. So, but once again, that show has shown time and time again they're not playing.
And they're trying to stretch.
Christine has said, she just did an interview recently, and she says the year that they spent filming this show and being next to Colin Farrell, she says he's so into that character. It was hard seeing him out of character. She was like, I can't remember a time I've seen him out of that character.
Because it's not Colin Farrell. Like, who? Like, that's insane.
It is the
all the prosthetics, the limp, the absolute different voice. Like, that's just a different human being you're looking at.
That's a whole nother level of method acting.
Completely.
He does have a tell, and it's the lip thing he does. What he's done it in almost every single movie that he's ever been in. He's got this disgusted twitch. It's always that side of the face, like.
Apparently, it's working. On every character he's playing, it's working.
That man got the Denzel face.
They said Denzel is over there in Gladiator 2 with the robe and everything, and he was like, "I'm leaving here with something." And I'm like, "Okay."
I just want to just.
I'm leaving here with something. Will you fight for me?
Give me some shit.
Why does it feel like it's gonna be a train day moment during Gladiator? Who you gonna have train on? Who you got to turn on me? The Senate? Who?
Oh,
who do you got?
That's 1,000% coming. There's no
That's
way.
great.
Oh, definitely.
The Boys and Girls Club the Boys and Girls Club that I built their music studio. Denzel came there after I had left, and some of the kids was doing their Denzel impersonation. He was like, "Who's that?" It's like, "That's me. I do this." Like,
oh, the whole hand thing.
Oh my God. It's too much. It's too much. We are going to take a break. We're going to come right back. We are talking about horror noir, our watch list. We'll be right back with our picks. Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 blerd mystery box company. We are back. Horror noir. What is horror noir? Horror noir is black horror films that you really want to check out, and there's plenty of them out there. anywhere from Candyman, both versions.
Mm-hmm.
Both versions of Candyman are good. The Blackening is a good one that always comes to mind. Those who are fresh to the game, it's more of a horror comedy, but guess what? It's a black cast. There it is. We have our own picks, and we have our own picks, and I think I'll start with the lady of the evening, or the hour, or the 2 hours. Lady of the ship.
Don't
Here
you
we go.
don't you dare make
Lady of
that
the
face.
ship.
Don't you dare. You knew what he meant. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Black horror?
Yes, black horror.
African American.
Which one? Oh God.
Black horror.
No,
Yeah.
no. Wait.
Black
Hold on. I know what you did last summer. What is it? I still know what you did last summer with Brandy. Does that count?
I guess it counts.
That can count.
We'll accept it. We can accept it.
But also
We can
us.
accept it. Yes.
No, wait, I take that back. Nope.
Nope.
No.
No. Us.
I didn't like
Get
us.
out.
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't like us. I'm not even gonna hold you. Don't. You can hate me if you want to.
Us was a hard one to. I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong. Like its content, but Us was a hard one to try to really wrap my head around. As far as the meaning. As far as the meaning, the execution was fine.
That voice though was like nails on a chalkboard.
Lupita said that hurt her throat for weeks.
I bet it did.
It hurt her throat for weeks doing that particular voice.
Jeez. What's other one? You got another one, Lady Mandalore?
Do round robin. Don't wait. Let me.
Okay, round robin. Spartan, give me 2. Give me 3.
3
Goddamn.
horror movies.
Yeah.
Blade.
Yeah. Counts.
1, 2, and 3.
Three's a whole different black horror film for a whole different reason.
Vampire in Brooklyn, still one of my favorites.
Stop.
And
I'm gonna stop you.
Huh?
People shit on Vampire in Brooklyn. There is nothing wrong with that film. It's fun. It's a great watch, and it's Angela Bassett. I don't know what else to tell you.
Evil is good. Still one of my favorites. Let's see. Third one. I don't really know what we can call it, because I was gonna say American Psycho, but that's not black horror though.
No, nah.
Oh, Black Friday. Just because I have to throw in a B movie. I throw in a B movie black horror movie.
Damn, it said Scary Movie 1 and 2. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Or
Rating
Ragdoll. I don't even remember Ragdoll.
Which, by the way, shout out to the Wayans brothers. They are going back into that line of work and picking up, I guess, the next Scary Movie. We were discussing how that's going to look,
because they need
leave it up to the comedy geniuses at this point.
Go back to the source material. Makes sense.
Yeah. Mayhem, what's a horror noir black horror film that you like? Your top 3, or I don't want to say top 3, but just pick 3.
I was going. All right,
Lord.
So, no, like in preparation for this episode, I shared a list out, and I was going like, I'm gonna pick something off this list. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna like be ready to talk about it. I saw the TV Glow with Justin.
Okay. I haven't seen that one, but I just read about this one.
It's not a horror movie. I disagree with its placement in life.
Wow.
It was to be fair. I saw the movie Annihilation with like Tessa Thompson and Natalie Portman and all that, and I was just like, I think this was good, but what the hell did I just watch? And then like afterwards, I read like one interpretation of it is that like the thing, the void, the aliens, whatever, was supposed to represent cancer. Like it just came and started replicating itself. It didn't do anything maliciously, quote unquote. It just was, and it just spread because it is. And I was like, oh, okay, now I can appreciate this movie in a different way. I had to do the same thing for I Saw the TV Glow, because I got to the end and I was like, oh, it's over? I don't think a movie happened. Apparently it's an allegory for the trans experience, And I was like,
something like that. Yeah.
oh, that makes slightly more sense. I still wasn't scared at no point. This not horror. This is drama with like 2 weird scenes. That's not just like I don't
drama with 2 weird
different
scenes. Okay.
So, good job, Justice Smith. It was an experience. Not a horror movie, my bad.
Navy.
Let's see. Death by Temptation.
Oh,
you got you go no, because there are some that have been forgotten because they've been overshadowed by others, and it's not.
This was at the height of Kadeem Hardison.
Yep. So yeah, Death by Temptation, Blacula, 1974, Bones,
Jimmy. Sorry,
nobody talks about Bones. I don't know why.
I only watched for Bianca Lawson, but that's just me.
That was
the flawless one.
I only watched it for the vampire that let bite me.
Stop. And if I had to name one more, I got to go with a classic, Candyman.
Okay.
Mr. Todd himself.
Who will be at BlerdCon next year? So have your tickets prepared.
Yes. I will say People Under the Stairs. No one talks.
Yes.
People Under the Stairs.
Yes.
The one time the little black boy shows everybody up. So People Under the Stairs. This is a fairly new one. It's his house that you can. I want to say it's still available on Hulu. I can't remember the actress name. She was in Lovecraft Country. She was in Deadpool Wolverine. B13 from Loki.
Woomy.
Yeah, Woomy. Yeah. Yeah, that his house. That's a good horror movie.
Wait, what's the damn thing on Hulu?
Huh?
What's the thing on Hulu? I watched the thing on Hulu with Mr. Rogers. That's black.
Mr. Crockett.
Oh, Mr. Crockett.
Mr. Crockett. That was a good time, guys. That was a horror movie.
Yeah. It was. Here's another one. It's not really a horror movie. It's more of a sci-fi / horror. Attack the Block.
Yeah. Mr. Boyega.
I did not realize that was like one of his first major roles.
That's what when I say I've been on this dude. He's been on my radar from the beginning. I mean, Attack the Block. I was reading about Attack the Block when Wizard Magazine was still a thing. By the way, the soundtrack, the mixtape, fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Tafari, you just popped in. What's your 3 top black horror films?
I don't know if I have 3 top, but just 3 off the top. It's not really horror, but it's Halloween, and I like seeing black people on TV as a kid. So both Twitch's movies always get a spin every Halloween for me. Just because he was everywhere at the time, they kept throwing him in shit to sell tickets. Monster House with Nick Cannon was cool for a little bit. Trying to think, because I was gonna say Mr. Crockett. Hulu had a very horrible movie, but you couldn't stop watching last year about Killer.
Is that? Oh God! Not Hell to Pay. Well, it was something else.
It was
hair.
stupid.
It was like Hair or something.
It was so stupid, but it had you.
It's like Hair.
It was so dumb, but you couldn't help but finish the movie.
I thought you was gonna say Mr. What's it called? Mr. Puka or something like that. Because that's another one that. No. This is a black horror show movie they had on there. It was like Mr. Puka. Like it's a guy, a black man whose job he's playing this character, this puppet character on this children's show, and he always has to wear this costume. But the costume was starting to hypnotize him, and it was making him hallucinate and do a whole bunch of other stuff.
I think I know what you are talking about. Was it like a clown wig type movie?
No, it was like a full costume. Like it wasn't. It was a full Barney type costume.
I know what you're. I'm having like flashbacks of a trailer of a film like that. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I think it was called.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never heard of this.
Yeah.
Okay. Literally called Puka.
Wait,
Series Into
real
the
quick.
Dark.
Did anybody else
got
watch
one
Mr.
more.
Crockett?
Yeah.
I wanted to. I think I still will.
I really like when either it's very clear that black people wrote something, and or when the black people showed up on set, they just let them be black people. I feel like that keeps happening in Agatha. Like I feel like they just let old girl just freestyle some of her lines sometimes. But in Mr. Crockett, it's a point.
I
where
mean,
the
she
women-
did come from backgrounds of just shooting it from the hip. I mean, she was on SNL, so
this woman thinks her son is about to be kidnapped, and she runs outside saying, "Get your hands off my son before I beat your ass." I was like,
I was like, was this even in the script, or did they just say go outside and do what you do?
Pretty much. Go outside and do what you do. You know what? Right, you're right, Bammer. Wendell and Wild. Exactly.
I need to
Wendell and
watch
Wild.
that
other one.
No, that's good. If you like stop motion animation, like anything like Nightmare Before Christmas or anything like that, this falls in that line, and it's by Key and Peele.
Yeah, I've heard if you like Coraline, you'll like Wendell and Wild.
Yeah, if you like Coraline or in Beetlejuice, it's like a mix of the two. That's what it reminds me of.
Them eyes in Coraline though.
And the lead character, she's a badass, an absolute badass. As a matter of fact, I need to give that another watch.
An honorable mention to Demon Knight.
Yes, yes,
indeed.
Yeah.
Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He was pissed. He was like, "You think I want to be here?" And he's all, hold up. Yeah.
It's the fact he just went 5 accents in less than 10 seconds is always gets me.
He was like, "I tried to be patient with you." Like, oh boy, he just went off the deep end. Oh man,
did this count? The movie, The First Purge.
Yes.
There's a lot of heroes in there.
They try to sit there and say something about. They try to sit there and point out a certain diagraphic that would go nuts if given the chance. So yeah, let's go with that.
And using us as the experiment to jump it off, sounds about
That
right.
felt very real. Also, I appreciate that was the first film where somebody was just like, "I'm gonna knock over ATMs." Because not everyone's a murderous idiot. Like, if everything is legal, like, I'm gonna get this bread real quick.
I don't think that's the thing. I was like, you know what? I've been hating their neighbors. They've been leaving their Christmas lights on all year, and I'm like, that's what you're gonna do? Like,
I know. No crime is legal for 24 hours. ATMs are all getting knocked out.
We can get this money, man. Ain't nobody got to get hurt.
A bunch of shit. You must be out your goddamn mind. I'm going. Ooh, I don't even know where I'd go.
That car you wanted is yours.
That be the greatest come up. Look, this block, y'all hit up CVS. This block, y'all hit up those ATMs. Do you understand the level of coordination that can be put into place to where white people be like, nobody's murdering because black folks have decided we gonna come up.
The hood was just having a block party.
That's it. The next day, a whole block party. Like, what we cooking tomorrow? Because we can't put all this food in the freezer. We like, what we cooking tomorrow?
That is
like about? We stealing freezers. What you talking about?
All I gotta say is Best Buy and Best Buy, Lowe's, and Home Depot gonna have some empty aisles. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
That is
like,
that's a Chappelle Show skit just pending. Good evening, I'm Chuck Taylor. This just in: every Best Buy and Home Depot was robbed in the city. This just in: none of the black residents showed up to work today. They seem to be having started.
Home renovations gonna go a whole lot smoother now.
We went down to the street,
setting up killing games and shit. The Mayos be tripping. Yeah,
we're down on the street. We're on the street correspondent. Sir, where'd you acquire this equipment? Mind your damn business.
On free day, that's where I
Right.
got it, motherfucker.
My TV just went out. I'm going right now to go down here and grab me a new television. I don't.
It's just then somebody broke into Verizon and deleted all the delinquent phone bills.
Man.
Wait, no one can seem to find any records of their student loans.
Oh, here's the funny thing. You say that, Safari. There's literally a guy who went to jail because he learned how to hack into the system and gave everybody like $2,500 in food stamps. And I was just like, And
Oh yeah.
I'm like, have you seen food prices? And
and not one. I think it was what was the comments on there? What's his bail? It's like,
right. It was like, I mean,
oh, he would, yeah.
All eggs in the city have suddenly gone missing.
Right. It's crazy. He said, "Man, crime was legal for 24. Bacon's about to be put on notice. He had banked businesses. I ain't killing nobody. Plus, I'm trying to find a shady CPA, get all these tax breaks."
See, that's what I was there and say. They think that we're gonna murder each other on a day like that.
Shh. You literally got like two guys on the block that's like, what you owe? Not anymore. What do you owe?
Shoot.
Don't worry about it.
They said the fucking drones in the first purge. You would just be like a government meeting. What happened to the murder drones? They stole it, sir. What do you mean they stole it? They have pimped out using it for music videos right now. They shot it.
Where is it now?
That murder drone is currently being used in the next Ja Rule music video.
Man. Beloved is another horror film.
Mm-hmm.
Sugar Hill is another one.
Yeah, Sugar Hill's another one, yeah.
Eve's Bayou.
Oh.
While not in the horror aspect,
that takes you back.
But it still falls in a good. This told me that Miss Journey Smollett can act. I'm like, oh, this little girl acting.
Dang, actually, I forgot another one. Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Ma.
What's that one?
Remember, Dan can't think of her name to save my life right now. Shoot.
Octavia Spencer.
Thank you.
Oh, Ma. Oh, I thought you said Mob. Okay, Ma.
No,
yeah.
Ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octavia Spencer decided to kill white people. So, I kind of rooted for that movie.
You want to hear a story that's funny about that?
Mm-hmm.
I seen Dinner with Schmucks like the day before I seen Ma.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine the woman with the lobster claws is now the next day on a murderous rampage. And I'm like, they kept teasing her because she was thinking she could talk to lobsters, like she could talk to dead things.
Mm-hmm.
Now here she is bumping off Karens and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know.
But if you really think about it, she was kind of justified in the movie. You don't want to be my friends? Okay.
Weren't they all like her bullies, children, or something crazy like that in the film?
Something wild. It was
something wild. I forgot what it was. Why she picked them?
Didn't she try to sleep with one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. What about Antebellum?
Ooh. Oh yeah. When you talk about
That
series,
pissed me off a little bit. That actually pissed me off for real. I was like, oh, the fuck is going on in this? Oh, yeah, no, Antebellum, yeah, that wins.
yeah, it that one in Kindred, because you're just like, get this shit and figure it out. Get this shit and figure it out right now, because it was just one of them things. I'm like, oh no. There's definitely a few of them. It falls into it's still horror, but it's horror comedy, and it's Haunted House and Haunted House 2.
Okay, I had another one too, but it was kind of it's more cheesy.
What, Meet the
Bad
Black?
Hair. No, Bad Hair.
Is that I think that's the one Tafari was talking about. That's the name of that one. Bad Hair.
One.
Yeah, the Killer Weave. Yeah, Bad Hair.
When Homegirl, they were even putting it in, and then she passed out from the pain. I'm just like, you know what? Tenderheaded.
The girl was speaking in tongues while she was doing the sew-in. Why was that not a red flag?
Look, she needed to fit in with and get the TV job back.
I'm not gonna hold you. The premise, I didn't watch it, but the premise, it gave me. Spartan and maybe y'all might. I'm sure y'all remember it, but it was Amazing Stories.
Yep.
Yeah.
And one of the episodes was literally called Hail to Pay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was about this killer toupee that would attach itself to people's heads, and they would go on murderous rampages and then kill the host and then move on.
Yep,
like Venom.
It was really mayhem. It's control the blood of a goat.
It's control the blood of a goat. But yeah, bad hair is another one I heard about.
And the thing is, it's like it's such a ridiculous premise, but everyone's acting as if they don't know this is a horrible ass movie. So it's the fact that it's like it's just so ridiculous, but everyone's giving it their A game, and that's what's hilarious about it.
Yeah.
One that I seen and it only drew me in because Keith Davis was attached to it. Vampires in the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave me Buffy vibes.
Mm-hmm.
And Keith David was the head vampire.
Of course he was.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He's like, oh no, we can walk in the sun because regular vampires, they don't have any melanin. And I said, I'm intrigued. Keep going.
I like that. I'm intrigued. Okay.
I was like that when he started explaining that. I'm like, no. He's on to something. Let him continue, please.
Bama had one. I don't know if it was already said, but I sometimes I saw it. I had to say it again. JD's Revenge.
JD's Revenge. That's old.
Yo, I forgot about that one.
I had to give Bama credit on that one. He brought that one up. I was like, JD's Revenge. Where a law student.
Thank you for that one, Bama. Even Bama mentioned vampires in versus Bronx. Mal mentioned Cosmic Slop. Now I just seen a little bit of this one a couple weeks ago. This was like in 90, I think it was done in 93, 94. And it was a bunch of stories in one film. I think it was made for television. And it was an all black cast pretty much. But the one story that caught my ear and I had to watch it was basically the United States, basically the world, was going through food shortages, energy crisis, the stuff we're dealing with right now. And until one day, aliens came to Earth and they said, hey, we can solve all of your problems, but you have to give us your black people. And through a whole series of events, didn't matter what your grade, didn't matter what your status was in society or whatsoever. You could have worked for the president because Robert Guillaume was one of them. You could have worked for the president. When those aliens came, this might have been because I caught it on YouTube. When I say, so when you hear black people, when the Cheeto Man was running the first time, and it was like, oh, I wish the aliens would come. No, you don't. It's literally slavery all over again. Like it was like they had no choice but to go, and I'm like, it's slavery all over again. No, stay, fight. That's what you do. And I'm like, yo, they don't. I remember seeing that, and I'm like, yo, this is freaky. I don't like that. Because it was like none of them were good endings, and I'm like, why? I'm like,
why got racism in space? That's me off.
Seriously upsetting.
Well, I guess Leprechaun in the Hood doesn't count.
Leprechaun in the Hood does count. We just don't like to talk about it.
Pretty much only black cast, weren't they?
Yeah.
Which Tales in the Hood was it? Where Snoop Dogg was like a spirit in the damn ceiling?
No, that was he was in Bones, and then he had Snoop Dogg's Tales from something. It wasn't Tales in the Hood.
Hood of War or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, it was something like that.
One of his many side quests.
Man,
that man.
Wow. Opposite end of that movie was the episode of Atlanta where white people lost lawsuits and had to give reparations back to the people that they owned, and people was getting sued left and right. They were committing suicide, leaving their families.
Oh, Snoop Dogg's Hood of Horror. That's what it was called.
That's what it was. Yeah. And by the way, there are 3 Tales from the Hood movies. 3. One just came out this year.
Again? I mean,
that one I watched. The first one, obviously, I watched. The second one was really hard to get through, and once again I stayed because Keith David was attached. Spoiler alert, he's the devil.
You're gonna have somebody that's yelling in your face, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker!"
Is that where that's from?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it was the way it was. I didn't like the way that one went. But then the third one, I don't know if the second one was made by the same guy, because if you remember in the first one, the story in Tales from the Hood, when it was David Allen Greer being the abusive father, the teacher who was Randy Candy, he's the director of that one. Yeah, and he's the director of the third one. I don't know if he did the second one. Mm-hmm. So the third one had Tony Todd in it.
Yep.
So
was Wishmaster Black? No.
Yeah, he just had that. It's the bad guy from Low Down Dirty Shame.
Yeah. It was Tales from the Hood or Tales from the Crypt with the black dolls attacking the white man.
Tales from the Hood.
The first one.
That was one of the ones.
He was like, because he kept giving them these little nigglets, which was the first time I actually heard that.
Corbin Burnson.
Growing up watching that, I was like, well, what did he do? Let me just see this. Let me just see how this plays out. I don't know what this is, but I'm curious. What have you done to anger this many little items that look like me?
Simple. He's a racist dude.
He was racist.
Shit.
He was a racist congressman living inside a old plantation house that had the spirits of old slaves.
And he didn't know how to keep his mouth shut. Oh, Trump. Okay, yeah.
Although we all didn't complain when all of them came out the background. What you little nigglets want? I'm like, you steal that bulb and you see a whole army of them?
He wasn't giving up nothing, bro. He was giving up nothing.
There's a scene he has in that movie where he was looking around, and me and my brother would always say, he has that look like he just lost his car keys. He knew he just sat them on the desk somewhere, turned around, the keys was gone. That look he had was like, oh, damn it. It's the fucking keys. It was the dolls, man. It was the dolls. I seen both endings of that story. I seen both endings. Because the first ending was him getting attacked by all the dolls. And then the other version was still getting attacked by the dolls, but the spirit of the old woman who made the dolls shows up.
Rocking in shows up to watch. And to watch him get
hula balloon.
Hula balloon.
He got hula balloon, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Reading is fundamental.
The YouTube classic, and I wish we never watched it, but if anybody saw Strange Things About the Johnsons.
No, God, no. God, no.
Sir, I had better things to do.
It's not horror. That's just trauma.
I was told not to watch it, so
don't.
I knew better not to watch it.
Don't.
Have you heard about this short film? And I'm like, sure. I'm just like, why?
Moving on.
Thank God for Hayao Miyazaki. That's all I gotta say.
Moving on. Look.
In the vault next to Serbian film.
Thank God for Hayao Miyazaki. Okay. That's all I got.
Yeah, that stays in the like, have you ever said every now and then, I swear to God, on social media, every now and then somebody brings it up and the entire comment section says, don't you dare. Shut up.
Yeah, everybody's just like, remember in 2014 when we all got traumatized for no damn reason by an old ass video?
Yo, I seen it. I'm like,
Sound like a palate cleanser was needed after that.
Oh God, several stiff drinks. Contemplation. Yeah, it's not worth. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Again, moving on.
Yeah. Nanny, Anna Diop, who's also I consider one of the runner-ups for Storm. Anna Diop, where she, what? You seen it?
Mayhem, stop it.
Oh.
No, he's not wrong. He's not. That is a perfect description of what we're talking about.
I was trying to
read what he put.
Yeah. No, Bama. I'm not. No, Bama.
Sir, how are you so smooth with it? He just looks like this kid that knew he didn't do anything wrong, doing good. Well, he pulled the chair from up under your grandmother. You know he's the one that did it.
And just decided to put that description out there.
I mean, that's one
Ladies and
way.
gentlemen,
Like,
this is why you should join the live chat because you get to see the fuckery that this motherfucker over here be putting in the goddamn chat.
I mean, that's a great way to
my
deter
God.
it
Have a
because
seat,
was
Grandma.
asking a
Here you go.
question. I was answering our audience member.
yes, the one person who was curious about what he should go
Listen,
watch.
listen to the captain, Bama. Do not do it. It's not worth it. Look the other fucking way.
Just why? See see, curiosity will lead you into areas that you will need therapy for afterwards.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did in 2014. There's a lot of there's actually a movie called Horror Noire that covers a lot of black horror films, and they still making some. So if you ever want to check them out, check out the movie Horror Noire. There's a couple television shows that touches on it too, that touches on black horror. And honestly, you can see a lot of them. You can see a lot of black horror films on Hulu. Shockingly.
HBO Max has got a really good section up right now. It's really, really, really good.
You want to check out some good ones. Yeah, those are 2 spots. You're right.
Yeah, man.
It's definitely worth checking out because everybody thought it was all with the Blackening. I'm like, no, Blackening is the parody of said black horror films. And it's still good to watch.
Blackening is what we always wanted to say in horror movies, but it was now on film.
Unless your name is Roger.
Right.
I'm glad that film did what it did, box office wise.
Oh yeah, it put another film to shame that weekend.
What was it up against at the time?
The Flash. I'm sorry, Batman.
Batman and Friends, right?
It was up against Batman. It was up against Batman.
I went to Venom 3 in like the big ass Cinemark XD theater, and my brother's like, the last time we came was for the Flash. Like, do we only see bad films in this big ass box office?
Why?
I was just like, we have unintentionally started a tradition.
Oh my god!
You streak alive.
I mean, 15 million to make, and then it made triple that back. So yeah, it's just like who won that weekend? We did.
I mean, that part.
True.
Look, I literally had seen the Flash, and I'm like, looked at my wife. She's like, "What we seeing on Sunday? The Blackening. Come on, I already got tickets. Let's go. I already got tickets. Let's go." Hey, Lizzie.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Thank you. And number 2, happy belated birthday.
Oh yeah, happy belated.
Lizzie, look at here.
Mayhem, I'm trying to talk my dad.
Y'all go check out Lizzie's lives. She has been doing the damn thing here lately, bringing on creators and chat with them. So we're always about supporting our fellow mutuals doing the damn thing.
Real quick, beyond the movies, what black horror shows do you suggest?
Lovecraft was a weekly event in my house.
I mean, that's kind of
that was the first one that came to mind too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can't
only because the Queen was in it. I'm going to mention American Horror Story Coven because when she was on screen, I'm like, yes, put these bitches to shame. Shut it down.
I didn't watch it, but I know a lot of people came back to American Horror Story for that season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And probably left right after that.
Yeah. Because they had Coven, and I can't remember what the season was after that, but then they had Apocalypse, which Apocalypse brought it back to Coven, and that was the only reason people watch Apocalypse.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I was like, that show did go downhill after that. It was like, oh, y'all ran out of ideas. I don't know how. We told y'all what we wanted.
Can we say From, since that's a current one?
The Harold Perrineau?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. He out there putting people to shame too.
Between From and Evil, but Evil wrapped up.
No, Evil's good though.
Evil's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yes. You know what? Yeah, Laney's in the Interview with the Vampire is good.
Mm-hmm. Light Skin came back and shut that house down.
Yeah, 4
Baby?
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's
figure out a way to stream what is it, AMC?
Yeah.
Because it is stories are being
no.
told.
I think it's on Netflix too.
The first season, I believe.
Oh, that's right. It did just start.
Yeah, first season's on
But they have the
Netflix.
season 2.
Yeah.
I'm still the old boy's brother just going off the roof. I was so thrown off on that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't watched it yet.
I didn't say what's going on. Just the roof scene was just. Huh?
You know what Freak Show was? I thought Freak Show was before Coven. Freak Show was the carnival one, wasn't it?
I think that was before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freak Show was before the carnival.
Because Angela was on that along with Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Malcolm Jamal.
I really have to go back
because
American Horror Story.
Because Angela played the reason why she was in the Freak Show Carnival was because she had 3 titties. that was the draw.
Bama, don't do it. Bama, don't do it.
Oh, he's learned his lesson. He knows better now. But what is it about like Carnival Freak Show seasons that either make or break your show? Because that show, the show Carnival, that one season where Heroes tried to do it and never came back.
What about Swarm?
That was another one.
Yes.
The Billie Eilish episode. I'm like, what was happening? Like, we were supposed to be going to a concert. How long have you been here?
Mm-hmm. I'm like, how does this girl keep getting away with this shit?
Unsuspecting. Nobody knows. And when you're underestimated, you can get away with a whole lot of shit.
Boy, I'm like, she just can't keep walking away. And she's walking away.
That show was nuts. What you will do for your favorite.
Boy, the way folks was talking about it was like, wait, is this true? Is this about Beyonce? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not.
And yet they're that psychotic.
Yeah.
Man,
we're not doing that. You said what?
Somebody's name kept getting bleeped out of that show.
Yeah.
Also, along with the infamous the infamous face biting incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the low key shade at one of her concerts, not helping.
You're right, Mal. Only the episodes that deal with Orlando Jones and Yatini Batiki. Only those because those, I'm not gonna lie, those are the episodes I tuned into the most.
Those episodes got the most replay because when Orlando spoke as being Mr. Nancy, you listened. As soon as you said, "I am not a god," that I tolerate exploit, I was like, okay, let's go.
Oh, the fried chicken when Mr. Wednesday, you gonna put a bucket of fried chicken in the back with us, you insignificant son. I was like, damn, he went off.
No, I'm like, yo, what is going? I'm like, whatever is happening, keep rolling. Do not stop.
Because they had to let Jones ad lib a few times because he did roll with it, but I am not complaining.
I think he wrote some of that.
Yeah, he did.
He wrote that.
He wrote that.
It was just like, we cannot let this black man keep getting away with it. Yet it's what's getting you the most ratings because when y'all let him go, the ratings went down the toilet, didn't they?
All because they got scared of him.
Because he started to educate the Negroes. You can't educate Negroes through television. That's always stopped Cosby.
Educate and motivate? No.
When he said, even in the speech, he said, the most potent weapon of control for the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. Come on, man. Madison Square Garden should prove that to you, sorry people. Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
Between that's the quote-unquote black barbershops.
The day of the Butterfinger. That's what I'll call it. The day of the Butterfinger.
After watching that rally, I had to go watch Sesame Street with the kids. I had to go watch something wholesome after that. Like, just
watch something wholesome.
I sat down with the kids and we watched Sesame Street for a while. I need a soul cleanser to watch that.
Look,
he said, watch something wholesome.
If this doesn't go his way, I'm just going to be in the house for the week. You think the F-150 drivers are back in Dallas after a Cowboys loss?
Man.
It's accidents
Man.
galore on
If
election.
he wins, what you mean? If he loses or wins, it's not. It's up. It's still up. What you talking about, homie? I'm not going outside.
It's more. You already think they were overcompensating and driving just to be assholes before? Tell you, election losses and the Cowboys not doing good. I watched
Election,
they give
election
themselves
day.
false
I'm
hope.
not working. I'm not working election day.
They give themselves false hope on like a weekly basis, and I watch them just like, what did you think was gonna happen? Somebody gets a Cowboys Super Bowl champs tattoo in the city every year, thinking it's really going to happen. It's the
This is our year. No, it's not.
Delulu
Never
is
your
the Salulu.
Yeah, they canceled American Gods. They kicked Mr. Nancy off and said, now use the show for every promo we have all over the internet. And every time it's getting lit the hell up about like, y'all keep putting this in our faces like you didn't ruin it.
I mean, if you think about it, look at every popular show. Look at the Boondocks. Look at not American Horror Story, American Gods. Anytime you've had a prominent black character, even Lovecraft Country, they sprinkled in a little bit of history, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of motivation. Every time you let I hate to say
a lot of racism.
I was gonna stand and say something really bad. Every time you let a black person cook, they shut the city down.
You know what? I will say this about, and I can't praise Lovecraft Country enough. Shout out to Misha Green. But every time that episode of Lovecraft Country premiered, I don't say I say I'm well versed in a lot of Black history, and I love learning about more Black history that's not told to us or that's hidden from us. When I say to people that were older than me, like they didn't know, like I knew about the Tulsa riots years ago. Thanks to my uncle, may he rest in peace. And he was like, and it's not just the Tulsa riots. He said it took place all in various parts of the country. He said towns were burnt down. Central Park, look it up. You know, it's literally the foundation of an old Black church is in Central Park. They couldn't get
42 different riots in less than 20 years post Tulsa. That is a fact.
Oh, Coe, Florida.
Yep.
And it's crazy because they had this whole thing called Founders Day, and all the people who were like, founded what? And people were just like, well, we had miners and diggers in fucking Florida. Do you hear yourself?
So, Bam, I know it's not on Max, but you can find it on everywhere else, including the High Waters.
What came after? There was another one that kind of had everybody at the love. It was, what was it? Them or it was some
Them. I didn't watch the second season. I'm like in the middle of the second season, but Them's first season, that was a bit traumatic.
Yeah.
That was like normally I can binge watch a show, like I can binge watch Lovecraft Country, no problem.
Yeah.
Them, it was a really hard pill to swallow. Because you're just like, when are they gonna get over? Like,
right,
when? You know, the only standout scene is when the sister slapped that woman across the face and walk back in the house, and the baby girl say, "That's how we do it, Mom." I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how you do it.
Yeah, I heard
exactly how you do it.
I heard Them was heavier on the trauma, a little lighter on the get back.
It was. It was. It was so hard to swallow to deal with that one. Like that, it took me a week. It took me the week to watch. I'm like, shit. I'm like, this is heavy. So, but
yeah.
Since I don't normally I have the video up, but I still got to upload that one. We're signing out. Lady Mandalorian, tell the people where they can find you, what you can do.
You can find me on the
but Watchmen is another good one.
Yeah, Watchmen.
Yeah.
The TV series. You can find me Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch. Eventually, I'll branch out to something else. I was going to do TikTok, but that got canceled. I will be on. Well, you can also find me on Instagram at Roomful of Blerds. Also on TikTok for now. Again, canceled. And God, Spill. the Spill app under RM full of Blerds. Room full of Blerds. It's fun over there, by the way. It's
It is
truly Black Twitter over there. Truly, please
so
go
much
sign up.
cleaner. So much cleaner.
Yeah.
So much
And
cleaner.
the news pops up faster than anywhere online right now.
Yeah, get those
It's
notifications
exciting
up because
going to
the stuff we were finding out, we were just like, good old Spill. Thank you. Navy Montel, talk to the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, greetings and salutations. It is your frosty bearded blurticorn here. If you want to know what the hell I'm doing as I motivate and inspire and encouraging blurs to be the best blurs in the world, you can come over here under Navy Montel and find where I'm at. I have the honor of tag teaming with this lovely, amazing, incredible, and phenomenal person over there, Lady Mandela, room full of blurs, as we talk comics every Sunday at 7 p.m. We're going to be taking a break eventually, but guess what? We still got Black Cotton, y'all. We still got Black Cotton. I stream on Twitch every Sunday right after we get done chatting about comics. I have opened a game store through the TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I haven't burned it down, so that's still a bonus. That is the greatest thing in the world. Yay, commerce. And Blurticorn combos coming up. I have one on the 8th of November with the lovely artist who is doing amazing things, the Ryan Oakley art. Definitely come check me out so we have a chat with her. And just continue to treat each other and just be good to each other. This is a time right now of crisis and a time of insanity. So the last thing you want to do is start an argument, but the first thing you should do is reach out to someone that you haven't reached out to in a while and check up on them. Everybody needs someone to tap them on the shoulder and says, hey, I was thinking about you. Let me know what's going on with you. If you receive it badly, look inside yourself and find out why you did not receive that love properly. Do not let the world tell you who you are. You let you tell you who you are. Done.
Jafar. He said, Spartan said, I will not follow that one.
I'm sorry.
How is it? Is it flipped on this one too? Yes, it is. Okay, it is up now. So you can find it up here on all platforms. I'm still getting used to this new house, but at least you can see the yellow flash when we all talk. Cool. We're shut up. We're learning how this stuff works. New toys. But yeah, you can catch me here.
I'm doing jazz hands.
Oh, did you? Does she still has her little thumbs up bubbles in my? I'm seeing if. Oh, that's hey.
I'm sorry.
Another thing I couldn't do on StreamYard. This never worked for me. Get acclimated to the new home.
It doesn't work for me either. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, it doesn't work for me either.
Oh my god!
You can turn it on. All platforms. I post Mondays usually to make them less terrible. Finally getting a lot more stuff rolling out because Sega finally got their shit together. So a midnight event for the release of Sonic Generations. I just put out a thing about why manga readers for Jujutsu Kaisen can't be trusted. First of the month is coming up, so rent's going to be due. Also, new chapter of the Convention Survival Guide will be out in a little bit. Trying to do a video for Halloween where what if they had a purge during the office. Also, we'll be at Sonic Expo in Dallas next weekend. So if anybody's going to be in town for that, I will be geeking out there. Also, if you want to see what everyone else is up to, we post Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also, if you go to the home tab for our channel, everyone else's pages are there.
All right. Go ahead.
I forgot. Also, I've started streaming Assassin's Creed. I will be doing that on Friday. I think at 7 o'clock usually. If not, it'll be Saturday morning. So, whatever. Like, do that. I accidentally finished Assassin's Creed 2 this past week. So I will be moving on swiftly to Assassin's Creed 3.
The things we talk about in this chat, I think you'll like the third one because you get to literally go and end the colonizers in the most creative ways and protect your native land and literally assassinate the colonizers, redcoats, and all.
If that wasn't a developer's dream when they came up with that story, so we basically get the off-white folks. Cool.
The amount of pre-orders when that Game Informer copy came out, and they just had a picture of a level of Mafia 3 that took place at a clan rally. So many of my friends bought the game just for that. And no, not a single one made it out on my playthrough. But yeah, I also stream. I do what I call a walk and talk. I do what I call it a walk and talk. It's an idea I wanted to do for a long time. So I'm going through my retro catalog, just bullshitting with y'all. I'm also on a treadmill at the same time. It's less complicated than it sounds, but it's a lot.
I didn't know they have woes. I didn't know they had woes.
And
I like taking people's woes.
Whoa.
They will next week. By the way, do your due diligence and go vote. There's more things locally that you probably need to get on that ballot too. And to everybody who has an election day, think peace. And keep it a stack. Beef. Ain't nobody reading that shit. Keep it.
I'm telling you right now, if the audience that follows us is paying attention, then guess what? You're in the right place. So they know what it is.
Agreed.
We'll be watching the mayhem of mischief, the chaos demon. Talk to the field.
I just want to say real quick, it's very entertaining watching Spartan make baby sounds at his baby.
Right.
Y'all might not realize just how large of a human being he is. This is like, I don't know, seeing a kaiju take care of its young. I've never seen it before. And it's quite entertaining.
Oh my gosh.
I will be watching the Cinematic Assassin.
Right. Just mean mug him, honey. Mean
Mm-hmm.
mug him. Shame him.
Like, I got you.
Oh,
shame him.
Shame him.
I love it.
I'm covering my nipples because she looked like she was hungry and wanted to latch on to me.
She will be disappointed.
Very. You can follow me at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media, where I talk movies and comics and TV shows. I'm not cool like all these other people. I am extremely inconsistent, but I do keep you up with the things I am watching in real time. So check my
guy
stories.
who snipes from the comments.
Right.
Fucking lame, my guy. Just
do a lot
fucking
of
be you.
YouTube
Stop
beat
that
the-
shit. What the fuck?
Things work for a lot of
I'm going to be a real adult one day.
We aren't. So
wow.
Is mental health. So please always remember, take your meds, take your PTO, take a deep breath, let that shit go. And tomorrow's not promised, so cause mayhem today.
No.
That
No.
Yeah.
We got enough shit. I'm good.
Doggone it, Christy.
Oh, man. Go ahead, Spartan and Second Lieutenant Ziri.
Yep. You can find me Black_Spartan615 on the socials. Shows are still going on, especially with how the fact we got here, because my God, the stuff we gotta cover tomorrow. Of course, every Wednesday at 7. Of course, the video game podcast with myself, Tafari, and Joe. Give it podcast every Friday at 8:30-ish. At the same time, guys, not to go behind the great Reverend, because that's why I call him the Reverend, because every time he preaches, I just feel the need to pass on the collection plate. I just do my job at the Church of Blerds. I just make sure the money is always there. That's all I do. But again, a like, a share, and a follow costs nothing, means everything. Tafari TV still has the 4 videos, but I still have the same 3 rules. Number 1, respect the cosplayer. Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like treat people like human beings. That's not that hard.
Oh, hiccups.
And then Zuri's got hiccups, poor girl. But please treat people the way you want to be treated. At the same time, cosplay is for everybody, regardless of your height, weight, race, or whatnot. The only rule that I have is don't do blackface or yellowface or anything that resembles a different race. Simply put, please don't do it. If you don't want your ass kicked at the con, don't do stuff that, will get your ass kicked at the con like that. Number 2. We see hygiene products are popping up at cons. Okay, that's all well and good. But again, with the cases of COVID and flu and stuff going on out there, clean clothes, please wash before you come to a con. You can bring hand sanitizer to a con. That's completely fine. Native deodorant doesn't work. Please wash your ass before you come to a con. And the third rules I have for myself, as I have for everybody else, in a world that is cruel, that is unkind, be nice, be kind, talk about and share your fandoms. Zuri's hiccuping. Don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
I'm just gonna say this. Y'all causing that baby to start drinking at an early age. I need y'all to relax.
No, this girl went from 3 to 6 ounces in one night, so she's hungry.
She drinking because she's stressed.
I don't know what is she stressed about?
Daddy.
The future. The future.
Daddy.
The fuck?
I'll put it this way. Shoots. What is she stressed about? 7 hours out the day, she is literally on my shoulder. Confined.
Daddy, I'm afraid of Butterfingers, Daddy.
That's because, but not Butterfingers.
She's going through her thing.
Oh my God. I'm your captain of the ship, man on the wall, Chris Fury. You're here with the dope crew that's out here in the water, the pirate waters of space, making sure everybody's safe and get to see all the nerdy stuff and talk about it in a safe manner. You can check us out Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, Facebook, and maybe IG. Maybe. You can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcast. You can also check us out live on the YouTube channel on those days. Hit that like, subscribe, that notification bell, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because we're almost there at 4,000. You can get us there. We want you to get us there. This ain't cheap. Trust me. We will be back Thursday to talk about the season finale of Agatha All Along. 2 full episodes, which will probably turn out to be like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or 45 minutes. I don't know. Or maybe a full 55.
And credit scene, please be like every week y'all get smaller and Penguin's like, here's a little extra dose for you.
Some, but we still love it. Don't get me wrong. Until then,
make Catherine Hahn and Aubrey Plaza kiss.
What the hell?
I mean, he's not wrong, but
how much is in God's grace? Really?
We will see y'all Thursday. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, most of all, encourage yourself and others. Be safe out there. Go vote. Do your civic duty. We will see you guys Thursday.